This is break number 3794, Leaf Random Letters, with priority numbers for the duels. We have a 10% filler to run. It's going to fill up the remaining 8 spots in this break. Spots on fillers in a 16-spot break. That's crazy. Robert C., Marco M., Lupo, CJ, Rebecca, Tim B., Paul F., Daniel S., Camilo, John W., MK505 for 2, Donnie F. for 4, Sherry W., Dempsey for 2, Alexander M. for 2, Floyd S., Patrick C., David B., we have Nikki W., Troy E. for 2, Julian, Mike B. for 2, Dyson, Eric T. for 2, Brad H. for 2, James H., Julian L., Eric T. for 3, Pethora for 3, Lucky Lefty for 2, Martha, Justin P., TJG, Robert Knight, and there's more names, Joe N., William O'Neill, Scott C. for 2, Tim B., Craig Mack, Josh S. for 3, Todd H., Nikki W. for 2, Dan A. Cabin, Matthew W. for 3, Rebecca for 1, Darby for 2, Donnie F. for 2, Pethora for 2 more, Chris R., Soul C., Chris R. for 2, Soul C. for 1, Josh, DC Josh, Kyle L., and Don M. That is going to be 80 names. 8 of you are going to make it on into the break. 10% filler. Now, 4 times. Top 8 are in. Wow. I bought 4 spots. You have 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You bought 4 fillers. Before we run, let me take a look. Michael. Let me take a look and see what I see. Michael, are you under a different name? I have gotten card jacked. If your name is Michael Lopez, I have no orders in my system. You have a different name on your order? I'm not seeing any Michaels that ordered 4 of anything tonight in any break. So, I think we are correct. So we're gonna go, and if we miss some fillers or something, you can send me an email and I'll take care of you after this. I don't see any Michaels or any. Let me search for Mike. Mike. No Mikes that ordered 4 of anything either. So I'm gonna go, and we're gonna do this. Top 8 are gonna make it on into the break. Top 8 are good. Top 8 are going to be Lloyd S., Alexander M., Tim B., TJG, Pethora, Scott C., Pethora, and Craig Mack making it on in. Craig Mack got it in with 1 filler. Pethora with 2. Mike streak ends. Sorry, Mike. Top 8 made it on in right there. Top 8 are in the break for 10%. Oh, and Craig Mack. How could I forget about Craig Mack? All right, top 8 are in. These might have sold out, Mike. These might have sold out as you were trying to check out. When we put them on discount, they did go pretty quickly. Everybody who missed will be in our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. It's a lot of fun. This break was pretty fun on Saturday night. All right, so the way this break works is all cards go based off. Actually, I have all the rules right down here. All cards with 1 player go to the player's first name by the letters. If a card is a dual or multi-way featuring multiple players, it will be awarded based off of your priority number, because we ran them for numbers too. There is a brand new rule. This one was decided by a couple of people. If you own the number 1 priority, specifically the number 1, not the number 2, or if you have the 3 and somebody has a 5 on a duel, specifically if you have the number 1 priority, you have the option to pass. You do have to be here to pass. We'll give you about a minute, and you can save your number 1 for a different card if you like. And then if you receive a card via your priority number, your number moves to the back of the line. That is the format that we run. I actually have to run. We have to open up another random for our priority. I forgot about those. That. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. In this break, we have Furry Goat, Julian L., Greg G., Brian V., Darby for 4. And then your fillers, Floyd, Alex, Tim B., TJ, Pethora, Scott C., Pethora, and Craig Mack. Go ahead and go random 8 times. So 8 times on the names, 8 times on your letters, and 8 times on your priority numbers. Good luck. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alexander M up top. Down to Julian L on the bottom. Format is very fun. We are sold out for the night, Kyle. Yes. A on top, B, W, and Z on the bottom. Does priority number 1 go to the bottom if passed? No. So if you are priority number 1 and you dual random into a card, you can have the option to pass, give it to the other person, and you keep your priority number 1. So that's the benefit of being number 1, but specifically only number 1. Now, if number 1 takes a card, they move to the end, and whoever is number 2 goes to number 1 and has that exact same if they hit a card. L on top, all the way down to A on the bottom. But in order to pass, you need to have one of the 2 names on a card, and you need to be here to pass. All right, Alexander M with L, Brian V with V, W, and Z, Tim B with P and Q, Darby with E, Virgo with R, Darby with T, Floyd with D. There is unlimited number of passes. There's only 30 cards in the break, though, so on average, most spots should get 1 to 2 cards. Pethora with F and G this time around. Greg Mac with J, Scott C with M, Darby with C, Pethora with K, Darby with H-I-N-O, TJ with S, Greg with B, and Julian with A. Let me go ahead and, I forgot to grab your priority. Let's go ahead and paste you guys down there for your numbers. And let's go ahead and run your numbers. We have 1 through 16. There is a 16-spot break. If you didn't see how this worked on Saturday night, it might be a little confusing, but once you see it in action, it'll make total sense, and you'll think it's been, think it's a decent format. 6 up top, all the way down to 4 on the bottom. You have to be here to pass, though. And the 1 might not even come into play. Alexander with 6, Brian with 13, Tim with 15, Darby with 16, Furry Goat with 3, Darby with 5, Floyd with 1, Pethora with 12, Craig Mack with 7, Scott with 8, Darby with 2, Pethora with 14, Darby with 11, TJ with 9, Greg with 10, and Julian with 4. What this means is Floyd with the 1 spot, he can pass if he gets a card random to him. I do need to assign these to your letters, though, because there is people with multiple spots in this one. So just give me 1 quick sec to do this really quick. There's not an easier way to do it. I was trying multiple ways. We do need to assign it because there is somebody with 4 spots in this one, so we want to make sure that all the numbers are assigned out to the right spots. T. 1 spot is D. 12 for Pethora with F and G. I can look into making an Excel script. Send me an email and maybe we can come up with something. I'd be interested to see if we could do it as a script. There's a little bit of manual work involved. It is a brand new format. Literally nobody else is doing this. It's a format I came up with. If you use the spot number as our priority number, you can keep it separate. Spot number as our priority number. I see what you're saying. So if you're on the bottom, you get spot 16. If you're on spot 1, that does kind of make some sense. That actually does make a little bit of sense. I'll look into that for the next time we run this format. Because then it's still random. It's just 1 less random that we have to run. It's whoever's the top also gets priority number 1. It actually does accomplish both things. Alright. So, if you guys have trades, I guess you guys concentrate function, so we'll combine it. That's right. Then we have this thing it always does too. I'm sorry, I'm not an Excel master. I will never be in the Excel World Series. I know that's actually a thing. I don't excel in Excel. I know very basic Excel. Alright. So I think we're good. Sort these by letters and hop on in just a second. Cool. I think we are good. I'm the best in the business except when it comes to Excel. I'm not an Excel wizard. I was asleep during all my Microsoft Office classes. Back then, they didn't matter. And now, man, now it does. Now, if I would have just paid attention in those classes in was it like 7th grade or 8th grade I took those? When they tried to teach us a little bit how to do like HTML and stuff, and I just didn't care about that either. Alright, so we have 5 boxes, 1/3 of a case of Leaf Sports Heroes, and then we'll do all the Ultimate Sport, which is a much more expensive product. Your age is showing. So 3 cards. If it is a single player card, it goes to the letters. If it is a dual player, it goes to whoever on the letters has the higher one. So let me give you an example. If we hit a Josh Allen and Brock Purdy card, for example, we would look at the priority letters, and we would see that the B has the, not all the names are on there. Let me get all the names on the screen. We would see that the B has the priority number 10, and we would see that the J, I don't know if we're going to be able to get, okay. And we would see that the J has priority number 7, so Craig Mack would get that card. So that is how it works. And then if Craig Mack got the card, his number would go to the end of the line. So our first card out is going to be John Smoltz for the J, going to Craig Mack. Wow. Right off the rip, but he doesn't even need to duel for it. John Smoltz is our first auto out. Craig Mack, 2 of 6 on the John Smoltz. Craig Mack with the first hit, with the first strike, and he is on a 10% filler. His spot is paid for. Next out, how about Magic Johnson for the M, going to Scott. Magic Johnson on the purple, the team color, and that is going to be numbered 6 of 15, Magic Johnson. Nice. And on the back, is that Goose? Goose! Goose Gossage on the inscription. I threw the Pine Tar home run. I don't think I've seen going to F and G. That's Bathora. Bathora, in one box, you've tied the amount of cards that Taylor had all last weekend. 34 of 100. That's cool. JML buyer on the Goose. It was a filler box. The inscription is great. That's dude, why I want it. I like, so what's funny is his cursive is a lot like mine. He does his G's exactly like how I do mine. Got one of the best signatures. That's a good signature. Not the best. I was actually the 3rd best in the box. But that was, I think, the coolest card. Alright, so no duels in that first box. No need for the numbers. But we're going to have some crazy 8-ways and 6-ways and stuff like that in Ultimate Sport. F and G hitting. There's going to be Mike Rozier, 1 of 6 for M, going to Scott. Damn. Scott with 2 cards now. Filler too, right? And he's on a filler, yeah. Ja Morant for J, going to Craig Mack again. The Mack attack. The Mack attack. 1 of 25 on the Ja Morant. And on the back, I think this is our first duel. Mel Blunt and Donnie Shell between the M and the D. Floyd has the 1 spot. Scott has the 8th spot. Floyd, if you're here, if you want this card, we're going to give him a minute. I can't tag him. If he's here, he gets the card. Or if he's not here, we'll give him a minute. If he is here, he can pass and keep his 1. Otherwise, he will take it, and it will go to the 17th. He's got to be here in order to pass, though. There he is. He's here. Pass, he says. Oh, smart man, smart man. All right, so going to Scott with the 8, and the 8 now becomes the 17. So 8 spot now becomes the 17 spot. I know I need a clock. I'm going to manually, so that's going to go to the M. The M took a card via the numbers, so the 8 now becomes the 17. Wow. All right, but Floyd, what I didn't tell you is on the back is Terry Brett. No, 1 of 4. No, I knew it was a duel. I knew it wasn't a. I knew it wasn't a quad. What I didn't tell you is Big Ben and Terry Bradshaw are on the back. Oh, man. Mel Blount and Donnie Shell. Got him. Got him. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, boy.
Leo Messi auto.
I made him pass without seeing the back. No. No, I knew that card. I knew that card. I've seen that card before. Messi would be crazy for the L. All right, next out. We got Juju Lewis. Oh, my God. Craig Mack averaging a card a box. Juju Lewis on a filler. Going to the J. That's 14 of 35. Craig Mack. Man, Craig Mack, 3 cards. You're only supposed to get 1 to 2 per. 30 cards total in the break, and he's got 3 on a filler. Hall Heroes, Ryan Sandberg. Going to R. Going to Furry Goat. Going to Furry Goat. That is 1 of 5.
I'm ready for F Ryan.
Yeah, I'm ready for F Ryan. And on the back. The Worm, Dennis Rodman, going to Floyd.
Damn, Floyd.
Floyd made the right move. He passed with the 1. He might not get a chance to use the 1. He might not get another chance, but this one's going to go to him, and that is 26 of 100.
Yeah, but if there's another duel where he's got a D on it.
The best part about the ability to pass, so he could pass, and he could have, like, the worst name on a quad, and he could just take it. We will be doing Leaf Poker. We have a new format for that one, too. You guys are going to love that format. That's all I'm going to say. You guys are going to love that format. Nope. Jerome Bettis coming in this box. We'll see. All right. Can he go 4 for 4? Is Craig Mack going 4 for 4? That's going to be Kevin Holland on the Warriors for K. Going to Pethora. Going to Pethora, 14 of 30. We will have Leaf Poker comes out next month. $50 says Taylor complains about the new format. Oh, boy. 14 of 30. Pete Rose, rest in peace. P and Q, Tim B.
Nice.
Rest in peace to the hit king, Pete Rose. 1 of 6 on the Pete. Hollins, I don't know much about the UFC stuff. Pete Rose. Rest in peace to Pete. Finest UFC comes out Friday, I think. We will have it.
I looked at the checklist. I have some ideas.
And Doug Flutie for D. Going to Floyd.
Wow.
Go Bills. 43 of 100 on the Doug Flutie. Put him in the hall. I agree. Doug Flutie on the inscriptions. All right. Need more WNBA. We have WNBA later tonight. We'll have WNBA this weekend as well. If you DGens want, maybe JML will run one tomorrow. We'll see if there's enough interest. But we have 2 WNBAs tonight. All right. Your next box. No card for Craig Mack in that last one, huh? For the D again. Oh, my God. The D spot got 1 card in the last break. The last time we ran this. Hall Heroes of Drew Pearson. That one's going to be numbered 16 of 25. That's 4 cards for the D or 3 cards for the D, I think, now. Shavkat for S. Going to TJ.
Wow.
Shavkat. 1 of 1. 1 of 1 Shavkat. Hit the squirrels for Shavkat. 1 of 1. Might have a duel on the back. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I see one good name. Is this a Win City or is this a duel? It's a Win City of Carlos Alcaraz. Going to Darby with the C spot. That's going to be numbered 1 of 25. Carlos Alcaraz. That was a good box. That was a good box with the Shavkat and the Carlos Alcaraz. He's a tennis goat. All right, we're moving on into Leaf Ultimate Sport. I'm going to lose my voice. I don't know if I'm going to make it all night. 3 cards in Ultimate Sport. We saw this Saturday night. We liked it. Here comes an 8-way. 8-ways are fun to decide. Makes you do a lot of looking at the priority list. All right, so if I remember correctly, The cards, there's 2 cards on the left, and the best card is on the right, if I remember. So kicking off. Oh, we have a quad, or we have a multi-way right off the rip.
Uh-oh.
No, we don't. We have Javi for the G, going to Pathora.
Oh.
Pathora, 17 of 25. Taylor tried to tell me the F and G spot was garbage. Pathora already has 2 cards. Javi on the signature relic, 17 of 25. Card behind Javi. Fat patch. Of Jason Kidd for J, 2 of 5. Is that his 4th card? Is that the J spot's 4th card?
That's a Phoenix Sun.
That's a Suns patch too, yeah.
He's a Sun.
As a game used, and he's Craig Mack's from Arizona, so that might be the keeper for him right there.
PC piece.
That might be the PC piece. And then the auto was Javi, 17 of 25. J better than S. S and R were both the 2 spots that cleaned up last time. We have a booklet. We have a booklet.
Bloodline booklet.
Is it the Bloodline booklet? I don't know. It is the Toronto booklet. Storybook franchises,
Drake's
4
in
of
it.
6. Drake. Say Drake. All right, let's see who's in Toronto.
Oh.
It is an 8-way booklet. George Bell, Jesse Barfield, Ricky Henderson, Paul Molitor, Devon White, Dwayne Ward, Dave Winfield, Citro Gaston.
So Floyd.
Floyd, what do you want to do with this one?
Yeah, I think you keep that.
I think you keep this one, Floyd, but I don't want to influence action. Floyd, you want to keep the booklet, sir, with the 1? With the priority number 1? Floyd with the D, he passed on a dual Steelers. Now he gets to decide. I'll keep, yep. All right, so Floyd is keeping this one with the D.
It's really got Ricky.
It's got Ricky Henderson. He just sniped a Ricky. Let it fall to 12, says Pathora.
Ricky, Paul, and Ricky
Yes.
got 3 Hall of Famers
Yes.
right there.
So Floyd's priority number is going to go to 17. Darby is now sitting with the 1 spot with C. Or sorry, he's going to 18. We already have a 17. He's going to 18. Yeah, Floyd is now 18, and Darby is now number 1.
Wow.
Congratulations on that one.
So I put Darby as 1.
Put Darby as 1 so we can keep track of who has 1, please. All good, Floyd. Congrats on the Storybook
No,
franchise.
It's a great move, man.
And that was no, you played it correctly, man. You passed on the worst card. You got probably the best card. You know, now, could a card come along where you had a claim on like a Messi or a Curry because you have a player with D? Yes, that could happen. But I think you played it correctly. I think that's how the game should be played. And we still have 4 boxes left. That's how I would have played it too. I would have passed. I would have did the exact same thing in your spot. All right, 2 cards on the left. Card 1 is going to be Joe Montana. Unbelievable, Craig Mack.
Oh my God.
Craig Mack might have the greatest 10% filler.
No.
Patty had a crazy 10% filler.
Might be.
Mike B did have a crazy 10%er.
Does he have 2 spots?
I would have passed and got this stuff. Joe Montana, 2 of 25. Another one for the 10% filler.
Wow.
I know that Taylor's going to text me tomorrow. And he's going to say the J spot needs to be split up. On the back, we have a dual. A quad, maybe. Oh, my God. Crazy 8s. Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Roger Staubach, John Elway, Steve Young, Jim Kelly.
Darby with 5.
Let's go ahead and try and figure this one out together. Holy cow. I think it's R. I think it's Taylor with a 3.
Oh,
I think it's Taylor with the 3 for Roger Staubach.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the R right there for Roger Staubach. Yeah, there's no C's and there's no that's Furry Goat. And that is all game worn, by the way. Going to Taylor. Game worn pieces of mem. I wish they could use TB12's photo. They don't have permission. So that is going to Furry Goat with the 3 spot, and then he is becoming number 19. Yeah. That is going to R.
Wow.
If the D spot hadn't taken the card, yeah, the D could have had that one because Dan Marino was on that one. Floyd could have taken that one.
I like the booklets better.
That is number 204. Yes, 204. And over here. Do not have a booklet. Uh-oh. Ichiro, one of the newest Hall of Famers. Ichiro, H-I-N-O, that's Darby, 20 of 20 on the Ichiro. Ichiro. Yeah, I would have kept the booklet. The booklet a little bit better. Yeah, three Hall of Famers on that booklet, and Ricky, who just passed away, so all his stuff is selling like crazy. 20 of 20 on the Ichiro. 3 boxes left. Two cards on the left. My head already hurts from all this randoming and figuring out. Steve Young for S, going to TJ. Steve Young, Joe Montana, and Steve Young in this case. 3 of 9 on the signature relics. What is that? Derek Rose for the D spot. Floyd. Floyd is crushing this break. 2 of 6 on the U card of Derek Rose. Looks like from a Knicks jersey, too. You need a Bulls jersey a little bit. Bulls would have been better. All right. I think that means we got to have a banger on this side. What jersey would that be on Young? That might be do you play for Notre Dame? No, that's Joe. It might be the BYU jersey. It could be a BYU jersey. Not sure. Do they play could be a Pro Bowl jersey? Yeah. Could be BYU. NFC Pro Bowl jersey. All right. 1 of 6. Oh. For the L on a filler, Alexander M. You just made some money. X signatures of Leo. Leo Messi, that is a beautiful card. Run them, squirrels. Man, this first half of this case has been hot. Yeah, they can't. They don't have the rights to use player photos. They need permission, and sometimes they just can't get them. But that's how they can put Tom Brady stuff in. That's how they can put LeBron stuff in. He's okay. Leo's okay. 2 boxes left. 6 cards left. If you skunk out, we will send you sympathy packs, by the way. Oh, I didn't even pop the cover off. Yeah, if you skunk out, we do send sympathy packs if your spot does not get a card. What do these go for? They are selling for about $500 a box. These are about $500 per box. First out. That's going to be Fran Tarkenton for the F and the G. Pathora, I think that's his 3rd card. FG spot with 3 cards. 5 of 25, Fran Tarkenton. Roy Halladay Fat Patch as a Philly. That is 3 of 6. Rest in peace, Roy Halladay. Going to R. Going to Furry Goat. Going to Furry Goat. That's a cool one. That's a good patch. All right. On the right. On the right. Multi-way? Nope. Nope. What you gonna do, brother? Hulk Hogan, there's your wrestling, Shane. There's your wrestling. Hulk Hogan, that looks like TNA days Hogan, though. That's starting to look a little old.
Damn, he's flabby.
He is very flabby in that photo. What you gonna do? 18 of 20. Boo that man.
Get this bum out of here, will you? Just get this bum out of here already, huh?
Going to the M spot. Going to the M spot. That pick was yesterday. Hey Hulk, come into the studio. Yeah, that's definitely...
He forgot to put his veneers in.
It does look like he forgot to put his veneers in, didn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying he looked there.
Party's over, Grandpa. Oh, man. Hulk Hogan going to Hino. Darby. Darby hit Hogan and Ichiro. That is literally his two best names with that spot. I guess he can get Olivia Dunn, but those are very rare to hit. They did him so dirty. It looks like Grandpa forgot his teeth again. He's got to have mashed potatoes for dinner.
His teeth in.
Hey, he doesn't have his teeth in. Look.
Bro, can you send CJ that?
Yes, I will send CJ a text and be like, you can never use this photo. Just use the other photos from Leaf Wrestling.
What the hell did they do to Hogan?
Dude, they did him dirty.
You know what he looks like? Bum-ass Hogan.
Bum-ass Hogan right there. I'm 19. Hogan looks better than me. Hey. 36 inches of loose skin, says Striker. That's funny. This is going to be your final box of the break. He looks good right there. That's from when that photo's from Leaf Heroes of Wrestling.
What did they do?
Look at, like, that's the good photo of him right there. Use that one. And no, he looks horrible in the other one. Jeezy, did you see it? Did you get a good look at it? Oh, hold on. Yeah, but they should be using awesome photos.
Bro, it looks like he went out the night before.
Yes.
On a freaking coke binge.
Yes.
Wear his dentures and showed up loaded. That loaded.
All right.
Absolutely loaded.
They took him out of the retirement home that day. Oh, we have an 8-way. Teammates: Tom Seaver, Rusty Staub, Gil Hodges, Dwight Gooden, Daryl Strawberry, Keith Hernandez, Gary Carter, Howard Johnson. We know that D is not getting this card. It probably is the 5, I believe. I believe it's going to be the 5 with Tom Seaver. I believe Darby's getting this one. There's no A on the card. And, yeah, I believe Darby's getting this card.
That's going to go to 20 now.
Yeah, that's going to go to 20. So, Darby, you got that one. So, that one went to T. 5 priority on that one. Going to T. Behind it, another duel. Leo Messi, Aaron Judge, and Jason Tatum on the trios. This auto is going to be a banger. I think that's going to L. No, it's going to A. It's going to Julian with a 4. That's going to A. Aaron Judge going to Aaron for 4. Going to A. All right, so if we got 2 mems on the first side, this last auto has to probably bang. If we're only getting 1 auto in the box, it's probably going to bang. And it is right here. Your final card of the break. They could use Messi there. I think that was a design decision since they can't use Judge or Tatum. They just went with his jersey. I think they just went all jerseys on that one. All right, this is going to be your final card of the break. 1978. Goose Gossage, Reggie Jackson, and Sweet Lou Pinella. That one is going to go, I believe, to the 6 for Lou. I believe Alex M is getting that one.
Wow, he also had the Messi.
He got the Messi as well, and then he gets the Lou, the Reggie Jackson. Reggie with the 6-time champ inscription as well. That's a huge inscription on the Reggie as well. And the Goose. Dude. As a 5? Well, that doesn't look like a 5 to me, homie.
I think it's smudged. I think he's a 5-timer.
He's a 5-timer?
I don't remember the 6. Where did he win the 6?
Yeah, where do you win the 6th one?
He won 3 with Oakland and 2
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I think. So either Reggie forgot or it's smudged. That one's going to go to L.
That's the last card.
And that was the last card of the break, yes. Yes, that was the last card of the break. Let's take a look at the recap. That was fun. All right, here is your recap. Once again, if you did not get a card, we will hook you up with packs. You'll get some Series 1 packs and some other stuff as well. Going to the L for the triple. Make sure there's nobody on the back. There is not. For the T on the teammates, Tatum, Messi, and Judge went to A. Hogan for H. Roy Halladay for R. Fran Tarkenton. Run it back, says Taylor. I don't think we have enough interest to run it back. We'll see on Saturday. We'll see. Would be my final half case of Ultimate Sport. Leo was a big hit of the break, I think. Derek Rose for D. Steve Young for S. I think we'll run this one on Saturday one more time. Ichiro. Crazy Eights, Tom Brady. I'm not going to say all the names. Going to R. We have the Joe Montana. Storybook franchise, the 8 autographs. That one went to... Ooh, I got a mark. That one went to Floyd. That one went to the D spot. I didn't mark that it went to D. But it did go to D. It went to Floyd. 800 people watching that one. What do you guys think of the format? We made a couple of changes. Do you guys like the format? It allows us to rip pretty much any leaf without doing... With 16 spots or however many spots when we look at serial numbers. Or, not serial numbers. When we look at checklists for letters. Shavkat, Drew Pearson. We have the Doug Flutie Flakes. Pete Rose, rest in peace. Kevin Holland. We have the Dennis Rodman. We'll do a giveaway for chat coming up now. Juju. For the M, we have the Mel Blount and Donnie Shell. We have the John Morant to 25. We have the Mike Rozier. We have a very cool inscription on the Goose Gossage. Magic Johnson and John Smoltz. That J spot cleaned up on a filler. And that's going to do it for your break.